Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elle and this is Becks Knitting Podcast. This is podcast number 7 and the first of 2023. If you're wondering why I have this craziness on, I'm doing some schoolwork, okay? Yeah. My name is Elle, short for Ellen. Beck is my last name, hence Beck's Knitting Factory. And it was originally started, or like my Instagram, Beck's Knitting Factory, was originally started by me and my mom, and then it just ended up being me. So that's the story. And if you don't know, I'm studying to become a makeup artist, hence this face. Today at 10:20 p.m. on a Monday. Yeah. But we do have a good amount to talk about today because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 FOs and at least 5 whips. So yeah, that is what's going on, and I hope you enjoy. So for the first 4 finished objects, they're not here because they were gift knits back in December. Some were Christmas, some were birthday gifts. So yeah, I did 2 pairs of DK vanilla socks, one for my brother. I made the largest size because he has shoe size 45, European. He's 14 and has size 45. I'm not sure what that is in US, but large. And then I did a pair for my best friend for her birthday, and I tweaked it a little bit and made it in between the smallest size and the medium-sized one. Just because I used a medium-sized and she had a little bit smaller feet than I do in circumference, but not so small that the smallest would be best for her. So yeah, those 2, and then I did a Sophie shawl for my mom, finished it on Christmas Eve, and she got it the 25th. Oh, I'm sorry about my tummy. And then I also did a hipster beanie for my best friend for her birthday with the socks. And the women's / men's size in that one has the same amount of amount of stitches. Just the length is different. But I made it even longer than the men's size because she likes to wear her hair up inside the beanie. Yeah. So I made it 30 centimeters long before I started the decreases on that one. And I still had yarn left over, which is kinda crazy. And you will see that one in an upcoming whip. But yeah, that's the 4 FOs that is not here anymore. I have posted all of them on Instagram. So yeah. Now for the ones I have finished. The first one I finished was it didn't have a pattern. It's just a headband with a twisty twist on the front. I just cast it on 44 stitches, used my DPNs, and just measured around my head. And when it got to the front, I just seamed them together and blocked it, and now it's all good. This is gonna be a part of my mom's birthday gift. Her birthday is next week on Monday. So 3 days. For me it's a week. For you guys it's 3 days from now. Because I do think this will go up on Friday, I believe. So yeah, I just used some DK weight and knitted on, what did I knit on? 4? 4.5? I cannot remember. But yeah. I used up the last of one skein that I had. It was like 36 grams or so left, and then I did start on the second one. Somewhere in here. It doesn't show, and that's good. So yeah, that's that one. Then let's go chronologically. I started that one and finished it on January 1st. And oh, I didn't say. This is a part of the Get Your Craft On. So when I do an update for that in March or April, this will not be here. Which is totally fine. So yeah. The second item that I finished is this. This is a yarn cozy. It currently holds a mohair in here. As you can tell, a really vibrant purple mohair. But yeah, this is the yarn cozy light from Nitty Natty. Knitted on 2.25 needles. I used the Homespun House, what is it called? The Deathly Hallows set, and this was, oh, which one was it? The Elder one, I believe. Now this one was supposed to hold a 100-gram skein, but no. I need to size up in the needle, I believe, to get it to fit a 100-gram ball, but a 50-gram ball, totally fine. So yeah, I have a total of 7 more minis I want to make yarn cozies out of. And I still had left over after this one, so the rest will be going in blankets, because what else? Or they will become heels, cuffs, toes. So yeah, you will be seeing what I'm knitting that vibrant purple with later. But that I started on January 1st and finished on January 2nd. The last FO I just finished 2 days ago? Yesterday? Yesterday, on Sunday, the 8th. And they're still on their blockers because they just dried up. And it's my Christmas Eve cast on. This is the just plain old simple vanilla sock. First time I'm doing the Crazy Sock Lady pattern in fingering weight. But yeah, casted this one on Christmas Eve, and they are done. I knitted this in the sock set that Selena from Through the Wardrobe Yarn Co. had made as a Christmas cast on set. I got just the normal fingering weight merino, and I used a total of 63.9 grams for these socks. I did a 15 round cuff, a 70 round leg, heel flap and gusset, and then I did a 50 round on the, not the leg, the foot, and then the toes, of course, in the heel cuffs and toes in the mini skein color, which means that I actually have enough to make a second pair, just shorter, and I would probably do either the toes or the heel flap in the purple one, and then maybe do a white for the cuff, and then some other for one of the other places, and then use the rest for legs and feet. So yeah, but for now these are going back into my stash. But they're so good, and I can now wear these. Just need to remove excess yarn. I do prefer to cut them off after I've blocked my items. So that's the reasoning there. So that's my 7 finished objects. So yeah. Started on Christmas Eve, finished on January 8th. I have been knitting on other stuff as well, and crocheting. And let's start off with this one. I am making a pair of mittens for my mom. And these are really, really fun to make. I made this in an evening. It's just missing its thumb, which shouldn't take too long to do, and then it just needs the partner. So it should be done this week, no problem. The pattern itself is really, really easy to do. It's the Mammas Byvåtid from Knitter's Box. I feel like I made some mistake in here, but I'm not sure what. But that's how it is. And it's some texture work, some lace, some yarn overs to make this really, really cute pattern. I can try it on for you. There you go. So yeah, really, really cute. This is in the same as the headband, and she has a pair of socks in this yarn as well, so now she will have a set. And I am thinking of making her beanie as well, because I do have a full skein not used, and then this. So I have plenty of this yarn. And this is the Faber Knitwear, her DK weight called Elder, and this is the colorway Tihinötter till Askepott. Really just a white base with some lighter pink and darker pinks and some grays. Just really, really subtle color story. But yeah, it's my first time ever doing lace yarn overs and stuff like that. Really, really fun, really addictive. It is kind of like color work and stuff, like you just want to do one more round. So yeah, this was really fun, and I will have plenty. But this might go into the next whip I'm gonna talk about. So the next one is a crochet whip, and I have started a crochet granny stripe blanket. So the DK sock I made for my brother had this brownie orangey color to it, which is the Knitter's Box DK weight merino in rust. The one below it was the beanie for my bestie, which is Lykke Garn DK weight merino in winter. And then the bottom two and the bottom single crochet line is the Halloween sock from Through the Water Yarn Co. Called Costa spelling you. Something like that. I think that's everything that's in here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So I did 301 for the chain, and that worked out perfectly. So yeah, this will of course take some time. I will, like I said, I will put this in there because it's a DK weight. It's not marine. It's a non-superwash merino. All of these are superwash merino. So it's a little bit more gritty, but it's fine. And then I have some DK weights I'm gonna make some beanies out of. I have some DK weight I'm gonna make a sweater out of. So I will have a ton of DK weight, and also if I have some fingering weight that I can hold double after putting them into my fingering weight blankets, I will most likely hold them double and add them in here, because I'm not a fuss. I'm gonna change in the middle of the row. I just want all the colors, all the fun. So yeah, I just needed to do something else, and yeah, this is new to me. So we will see how far I can get along this year. It will be interesting to see. So yeah, I have now totally used up these 3 yarns, which is good. Then, oh yeah, the purples. I am knitting a beanie, the hipster beanie for myself. I went to the store that sells the main yarn I'm using in here, which is this one, and it is actually a DK weight. I thought it was. I was kind of hoping it wasn't, but it is, and some places it's not, you know, because it's a, yeah, only 1 ply. This is Steak Febi. I'm not sure of the content or what this is, because it didn't have a ball band or anything, but I asked for the meter and grams and stuff. It's just a normal DK. It has 100 grams and 225 meters, so it's more than enough for this beanie, which will probably be my next finished object, and it's just the softest thing ever. And I'm actually really happy because this is a little bit darker than this, as you can see, and that's because of the bright purple mohair. And this is Fabel Knitwear mohair. I don't remember the name of it, unfortunately. I'm sorry, but I thought it would be a little bit too dark, but the oh my god, like the string, main string, not the fluff, but the, yeah, the thread is the same color as this purple. So it's only the fluff that's darker, and that's actually really good. So yeah, this one is mainly purple, but it has some green and yellow and pink and orange specks in them, and it's just really fun. And yeah, hipster beanie, again from Petite Knit. I am soon going to start the decreasing, but I might make the men's length. I want a thick brim. Is that what it's called? The folded part. And not do the women's length. Like, the women's is 24 centimeters before decreasing, and then the men's is 27, I believe. So yeah, I kind of want to do the 27, but we will see. But hopefully I can have this one done this week, while it's still cold here in Norway, because it's not too cold anymore. It's been pouring rain the past 2 days. So yeah, this is currently my main whip, and it's, I love this yarn. I would die to make a sweater or something out of this. It would be so lovely. Just so beautiful. And you can probably tell I have a color story. Pinks, purples. Yeah, that's about it. What else? Oh, I started on a pair of DK socks for my mom. They are in my homespun house. Harry Potter themed. Oh, project bag. There we go. This is the first ever project bag I've purchased myself. I got one for Christmas. And I really enjoy that one as well, but this one I'm more likely to take out and about. So yeah, this is my half finished FO because I have one sock done. So again, this is just the DK vanilla sock. The purpley blue toes and cuffs are fingering weight sock yarn from Lykke Garn, held double. They didn't have a name. They came in a 5 mini skein set. Where 3 of them were this colorway and 2 of them were a white with blue hue. And the main color is Knitter's Box Mud. M-U-D. I don't know how to say it. Mud. I don't know. But it's just a gray. So yeah, this is the first sock. I'm doing the medium-sized one for my mom because she's big feet like me. Size 40 European. I'm size 41 or 42 depending. And she's 40-41 depending. But yeah, doing the medium one and just a few rounds less. I did the normal 40, 15 cuff, 40 leg, heel flap and gusset. I did 35 on the foot for my mom, and I do 38 for myself, and then the toe. So yeah, that's that one, and I have a little bit over 60 grams left of this one, which means I will... Hi! She scared me. Yeah? Hold on. Sushi! This is my 6-year-old cat, Sushi. Vad gör du? Okej. she's here. Yeah, so I used about 40 grams for the one sock. Oh, cat hair. So the rest will be going into the, oh my god, granny strap blanket, of course. So yeah, this will also be used up this year somehow. And then I might just whatever I have left of this add into the blanket as well, because I have the third one already on my fingering weight blankets. So that is that one. There's the sock. I'm sorry if you can hear Sushi in the background, she's eating. Then we have this tote bag. I got this from my bestie for birthday. I wanted a really big project bag kind of thing, and now it just stores all of my blankets and stuff like that, and of course my Sophie shawl. I really want to get back into knitting this because it's so soft and so squishy, and it's just so fun to knit. This is Knitter's Box extra thick merino non-superwash, and it's just so squishy. Spoiler alert, I have ordered me a sweater quantity of this, not in this color but in this yarn, and it's just so good. Yeah, so I really want to go back to this one, but that is that one. What else do we have in here? We have my Battenberg blanket that is slowly but steadily growing. I do crochet in all of the ends you see, so that's why they are hanging there. So yeah, and I will be doing a border around when it's done. And it has sushi hairs all over it. But yeah, the yarn I'm using for this is all of the colorful ones is fingering weight merino, and the white ones is the Knitting for Olive cotton merino, because I had some left over of that and I just wanted to get this one started, and yeah, that is what happened, and that's my first blanket. Then the next one is the one for my mom. I am a little bit behind on this because I do have a ton of squares left. On this one I'm doing 4 rounds. On the one I'm making for myself I'm doing 3 rounds. So this is a little bit bigger, so it goes a little bit quicker, and I'm kind of wanna have it done this year. Yeah, that is my plan, and I'm hopeful I can do it because I'm gonna knit a ton of socks this year, as you know. If you have watched some of my latest videos, 2023 is all about socks for me. So yeah, and I usually can crank out a pair of socks in a week or week and a half. So depending on the shoe size, depending on the yarn and motivation. So yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult. I might make some more white ones to add in maybe today. These ones take me a little bit longer than the smaller ones, of course, because it's one more round. But yeah, you can tell I have quite a good few in there to add on. And I also have some yarns that I need to make some squares out of. So yeah, lastly we do have one more blanket, and it's my Cozy Memories. It has gotten a few more. This is what it's looking like. Again, I am sewing in the ends as I go. Last time I had the 5x4, so I've added the 3 at the bottom, the green, the orange, and the blue. So yeah, this will get an I-cord edge, I think in white is the plan. And this is super warm. Most of these are fingering weight merino, but we do have like this that is Corriedale, and this one as well, and then we have this one that I don't know what is, but the rest is fingering weight merino, made for sock yarn. So yeah, most of these are minis or leftovers after projects. So yeah, I really do like knitting on this. It just takes so long to knit a square because I have I do the pattern as it stands, so I do the 64 stitches. If I made smaller ones, I would have made them faster, but then I would have had more squares to knit. So yeah, I don't mind the bigger squares, I just need the time to do it. But I know it's a long-term project and I'm okay with that. So yeah, that is it. For next time, I'm hoping to have, or I know I will have, the mittens done. I will have the DK weight socks done. I will have my beanie done. Oh my god. What else? I would have begun on a few pairs of socks. One for my brother, one for my dad, and maybe started on 2 more beanies. And maybe finished a few of those as well. Of course, I will add on a stripe for my granny stripe blanket. I will add on some squares for my fingering weight blankets. What else? Maybe I can finish up the Sophie shawl while I do some reading for one of my exams. I do need to begin on my exams as well, so yeah, I have a lot to do and not enough time. So yeah, that is that. 7 finished objects, 5, 8 whips going on currently. I have more whips, as I have said before. I have the Wednesday sweater, I have the Friday tee, I have the novice cardigan, I have a skirt, I have a cardigan for my mom, I have a sweater for my boyfriend's mom, I have a blouse, I have, what am I missing? Oh, I have put some socks to hibernation because I could not for the life of me figure out the heel. to match it with the first sock, and I don't like knitting with the yarn. What else? I feel like I'm missing something. I need to frog one sleeve on my gel sweater. That one will probably be hibernating for some months, so I'm okay with that. It's just a lot of one sleeve here, one sleeve there kind of situation. So when I'm done with moving and stuff, I will hopefully be tackling bigger, oh my god, I have hairs everywhere, tackling the bigger items that are put on hold, as well as be knitting socks. So yeah, I believe that's it. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I will see you again in the next video. If you liked it, I would love for a thumbs up or subscribe. Have a good day. Bye.